reason why I'm saying that the leadership is not standing in a day. We are the people that comes leadership. You understand? So, but the mentality that we have right from back home, because everything started from home. Right from back home, understand, is what they brought up until this stage. The people that, for example, Nigeria, that when we get independent in Nigeria, the people that went for our independence then in 1960, they also are not united. They don't like each other because each of them have different things in mind. That is the reason why when they came back from independence, you understand, they killed the first woman, which is Rason Kuti. That is how everything gets started. You understand? You know, people then, when they are in our age, they don't believe that they are going to become leadership. But the mentality in their sense, that is what they grow up with. And also took them, when they are in leadership, follow all what they are doing. They don't have any plan for us. It is because of the greediness, yes, the cowardness. That is what makes them to go and get this independent and affecting us up to date. That's the reason why I'm saying that leadership. And
you see, like my brother is saying, you see the problem with our leaders. Once they liberate us from the white people from what they did is they decided to colonize their own people.
Yeah.
They decided to colonize their own people. And you know, it's very difficult to be colonized by another black man because he knows how you think.
Yes.
You get the sense? He knows what you are thinking. He knows exactly what's your next move. So
white folks know how you think too, though.
Yeah.
White folks probably know us better than we know ourselves today. I mean, the Europeans know us better than we know ourselves today.
Yes, we know ourselves.
Yes, of course, we know ourselves.
They know better than us. The white people, they know us better. It's like they have studied all our movements, all our thinking. They will know that from this, if I offer this, these people are going to react like this.
Remember our educational system. Remember our educational system. It was established by white people. Yeah. So you know, most of the way we think intellectually, we think according to the way we are like we're programmed to think the way we think.
Yes.
Yeah. You understand? We're programmed through the educational system. So they know very well how we think because most of our times we're spending studying what they want. We're spending most of our time studying. We were told that English, if you don't have English, you go nowhere. If you only speak your mother language, you will stay in Africa. You go nowhere. That's why I used to like the man Gaddafi. Gaddafi, you would come and you stand in front of them and speak in his own Arabic language, and they will listen because they know.
People say if they don't listen, they will have an interpreter that is going to interpret it to them.
And they will need to know what this man is saying because they knew very well that this man is planning big.
Yeah.
That's why he ended up dead.
People were talking of economic boom for Ghana, like African Americans who are able, those who are able to move from the United States to Ghana. They have the resources, they have the money, they are bringing in money to Ghana. They are not just carrying a bag and say, I am going there, I'm going to just survive. It's my motherland. No, but they've saved something and they're taking it to Ghana. So at the end of the day, I feel like maybe it's a win-win. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be a win. And also, you see, on that scenario, what I think it's very difficult to take Nigel and tell him that from now on you are going to stay in Zimbabwe. Your blood, you are a Zimbabwean. That's where you came from. That's where your forefathers came from. You'll be staying in Zimbabwe. What do you think, Nigel, if we take you to another, to Africa, where you have never been? Just like that.
No.
It's not, okay, myself, I've relocated to quite a number of countries, okay? And I know how difficult it is to be in a foreign land. I know how difficult it is. You have to learn quite a number of things. The system itself of the country which you will be going to, you need to learn a lot of things, especially that you grew up an American. It's just color. Myself, what I believe, you being American is not on your skin, the color of your skin. It's inside.
It's you. I mean, like, just you, period.
Right.
That is you. You get this?
Yeah.
Like myself now I'm the way I am now. I'm trying to cope up with the situation, but I know deep inside me, sometimes, like now, I only speak my language where online because I stay with Nigerians. Okay, I stay with Nigerians. So long time without finding somebody to speak my own language with. So, but within, deep inside me, my heart will be burning that, hey, I need somebody to speak my own language. I admire these guys because he's having his other brother. When they are speaking, I admire them. Say, yeah,
wow,
they're connecting.
But you know what, though? Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. You know, if we are talking about that US or British people are affecting us in Africa, there will be we have opposite and we have right hand and left sense. And language, they did more for all over the world to bring a language that can connect everybody together. No matter how language you are speaking. Once you are able to be speaking English, you can communicate with anybody in this life. You understand? So, and again, you talk about maybe I went to Ghana now and they just told me this where I'm going to be living in. For me as an African person, you understand, if I don't have my money to establish a business in that kind of country, I cannot be able to stand in that country. Because of what? Because of the situation over there. You understand? So many of us in black people knows that when it's come to hustling, for you to hustle for yourself, for your family, you understand? It's outside there. That is the mentality we have been with this. You understand? So the only thing that I'm just looking towards about Black or Africa is that I will still back on our leadership. Maybe we can have so many people, we have so many people that are talking on behalf of the people that cannot say anything at all. But still, yes, they are not listening. For example, in Nigeria now, we have one guy called Showere. I know that you know the guy, Shara reporter. So, so this guy came for our own heads, people that cannot speak out. But still what they are still doing for the guy, he does not have free movement, free speech. People said the guy was too stubborn right from beginning of his life. You understand? But yes, they are still trying to conquer him. So I could be happy if many African people can be like Ghana, because now Ghana is getting more many things, development in their country.
Can we attribute that? Can we attribute this Ghana thing to it opening its borders for African Americans to bring in the resources in their country? Because everybody's, this year, 2019, everybody has been talking. It was all the celebrities. We saw the Beyoncés. We saw all the celebrities. They were all going into Ghana. Ghana just opened. They say, hey, you are welcome home. And so they were taking all the resources going there. So this brings me back again to what I was talking about. Like, my thinking is African Americans, them going to Africa, especially particularly going to Ghana. Yes, it has some spiritual thing, like God will say, and all that. But still, for them also, I feel like it's also sort of economic, because if you've got some big money, you know, in America, you might not do something big in America, but when you take that money to Africa, then you're living in a mansion. Okay, you can live a very nice, comfortable life. So I think also these people who moved there, maybe they did some researches. You know, when they were traveling back and forth, they were calculating their monies. Oh, I went there, I was buying bread for maybe 50 for $1. Then they come and say, okay, I can relocate.
Wow. Yes, you know. Sorry to cut you off. Due to what you said, you understand. I'm still thinking of traveling to another place because of what? Because I need some. Yes. I need some capital to establish myself. You understand? So, and where can I find it? I cannot get it back in Africa if we are just lying to each other. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. But my intention is that know how much I make outside there. I will invest it back in my Nigerian country. You see what you understand? So that is what affecting us. We know that everywhere is corrupt. Where we are also is corruption. There is corruption everywhere. But what kills corruption is when you took the money, try to establish the money inside the same country. So that it can be benefits. It can bring another return to that same country. But many people, they took the money. When I was young, when my father was alive, I have one experience which I cannot ever in my life forget. Beside my daddy's shop, there was a politician there sitting with his friend, which was House of Assembly of Abuja. And a friend of him is talking to him, telling him that a friend of mine said that he wanted to come and build a company in Nigeria from US. And this politician said, but he talked to him not to come and do so here. Instead of coming to do so, he should just establish his money over there. He even said him that he was a politician here in Nigeria. You understand? He's trying to flow all his money from Nigeria down to that country, which is not going to have any value for them. If we are just lying for ourselves, we are lying for ourselves. You understand? So what you can do in your back home, your home country, you cannot be able to do half of it outside the country.
I think myself, you see, I think policies, our African policies, are what stops people from thinking of investing in Africa. You get the sense? Like myself, if I get the money today, I will not invest in Zimbabwe today. Why? Because the policies in Zimbabwe, number one. Number two, there is no concrete, what can I say? There is no concrete policies which I know very well that if I invest in my own country, nothing will happen tomorrow. There is no guarantee of tomorrow.
So in other words, you are telling Nigeria that please, Africa is a no-go area because Nigeria might
Sorry, let me answer my brother. You understand? If you said so, that will not be able to establish in Zimbabwe. You understand? At the moment, yes. Not at the moment. You said it that you are not going to establish in Zimbabwe at the moment. Not at the moment. I don't count it at the moment. I count it that you have already decided from your mind that you are not going to establish in Zimbabwe. Whichever money you have, you understand? But you are not encouraging people also as well. And I must tell you this, no other country you will invest to, you cannot have more profit than if you invest in that your Zimbabwe country.
Well, I do Zimbabwe. Because that's Robert Mugabe, right? I do Robert Mugabe.
Yeah.
I thought he was getting the land back, and I thought Robert Mugabe was like the Gaddafi part 2 almost. Like he was getting the land back. No, he was like the Julius Malema. He was like what Julius Malema is doing now a while ago, right? Robert Mugabe.
Yeah.
He's getting the land back. That took the land back, right?
Zimbabwe, took the land back. You know what Ghana did? The Ghanaian government by telling the African American, those who belongs to Ghana, by opening the doors for them to come back and invest in Ghana. What they did first was to amend their own policies, because what an investor will always first look at is how, if I put my money on this country.
Okay. Excuse me, I need to add. There's someone. I'm going to add another person there. All right.
Okay.
It's